All right. WWE Backlash 2025 has concluded. I'm saying that like it just finished like a couple minutes ago. It's the next day. But nonetheless, let's talk about it. Let's review. Overall, I thought it was a solid show. I rather enjoyed myself. Personally, you know I need a drink. Personally, I always enjoy, when a card can get six, seven, as many matches as you can, get as many people on the card. This card was very short. It was over in like 2.5 hours, like maybe three, a little less than three. Um, but overall, I thought each match delivered. And when I say each match, I'm talking about the actual matches. I'm not talking about Gunther and Pat McAfee. I'm being honest with you. I tried to do reviews on whole shows and give honest opinions, but I just couldn't bring myself to watch Gunther and McAfee. I couldn't. The replay was on. When it was on live, I was at my grandma's house. I chose not to pay attention. And then the replay was on Peacock. I still didn't watch it. I noticed that the match went too long. And the fact that the match went too long let me know right there that they let McAfee look too good. The best thing about it was Gunther won and Goldberg didn't return. I have nothing else to say about that match. Now, let's get to this one right here. This right here, I told y'all, this was going to be a goodie. Can we talk about the technical part of this match? Can we talk about the moments? Can we talk about the fact that she looked great? She helped her look great. And how Lyra Valkyria is a future star? WWE, please give Lyra Valkyria a character that we can sink our teeth into. Because I don't know what Lyra Valkyria can't do. When it comes to in that ring, man, Lyra Valkyria is it. Lyra Valkyria is it. And Becky Lynch showed why she is still one of the greatest. She showed why you need to have vets and greatness around to help elevate young talent. This match helped elevate. If you were a main roster fan and you haven't seen Lyra's bag, this showed you her bag. This helped put Lyra in a different space, a different air, man. You can't. I want somebody in the comments to tell me how you felt about the match. Tell me if you feel how I'm feeling about it. I already was a Lyra Valkyria fan, but now I want her to go to the moon, man. I think this match was very important for the title reign, and I don't think that is over. When Becky, as soon as the bell rung, Becky was on her ass, whooping her ass, put her in the disarmor. The officials had to come out and pull Becky off. Becky wanted to double back and whoop her ass again. So I'm here for a part 2 of this match. Rather it's at Saturday night. I'd rather it be at Money in the Bank so we can get that bigger light. And then maybe a final one at SummerSlam. Let's get 3 matches out of this. Let's get 3. But I thought it was an excellent match. It was top 3 match of the night for me. Top 3 easy. Now let's get to this one. I feel like this one was shorter than, compared to the other ones on the card. But I think that they showed that you can sometimes do less with more in wrestling matches. Some people try to, have 30-minute bangers all the time. Sometimes you can get a banger in 15 minutes. And this match was solid. This match was good. This was a great second title defense for Dom. I think when you see Finn's reaction to him winning, I think little nuances like that are helping building up the story so that we can get to Dom versus Finn. Penta since I've been watching Penta don't miss a step. Penta's smooth, Penta's good, Penta's solid, Penta looks great. Dom is a great young talent. With time, Dom could be a world champion. Dom has the skill. Dom has the character work. Dom can cut a promo. Dom bumps all over the ring. Dom is great, man. It's just watching Dom gives you a good feeling, man. It really does. He's literally Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero in one. And I love to watch Dominic Mysterio. But overall, I thought the match was good, man. I think Dom can have a really good title reign because he already has a character. He has the prolonged storytelling of the Judgment Day and everything going on there. Excuse me. that Fanta. Sometimes it come back up for, bite your back. But overall, good match. Really enjoyed myself. Then, if it wasn't for these two right here, I get emotional just thinking about it. But if it wasn't for these two, this would be match of the night. This right here, these four monsters, boy, they opened up the show with a bang. You hear me? Fatu, amazing. LA Knight, amazing. Damian Priest, amazing. Drew, amazing. We got the one-on-ones between Drew and Fatu, and then we got the one-on-one LA, Fatu. We had Drew and Damian continuing their feud. Man, this match was fire. I thought they had great spots, great chemistry, great back and forth. Everybody had their moments of running. Fatu had moments where he was just spazzing. Drew had moments where he was spazzing. LA had moments when he was spazzing. Damian had moments. This match was fire, bell to bell. And I even loved, because I'm a fan of Drew and Damian's feud. I wasn't the biggest fan of their match at Mania. I thought their match at Mania was a little lackluster for me. But overall, I think the feud is good. These are two big, imposing guys, and you believe them. They're believable. In wrestling nowadays, there's a lot of 5'10", 5'8" guys, athletic, great wrestlers, but there are very few physically opposing guys like that, so, and when there are wrestlers like that, they stand out. And so I love how these two were so focused on each other that it took them away from the ring. They had the little high up table spot where Damian put Drew through the table. Dope. Then we got the debut of Jacob Cobb from this, and we saw more inklings and more frustration and more wrinkles into the storyline of Fatu and Solo, because we saw that Fatu was not with it. Fatu told Solo, man, I only got one plan: all gas, no brakes. Dog walk their ass. That's my plan. So, and you can see Jacob doesn't want the help. He doesn't want the outside interference. He wants to be that monster on his own. So I thought this match was great. I thought the storytelling was great between Damian and Drew, and then with Fatu and Solo. And they also protected LA Knight with the pin, because LA Knight got beat up throughout the match. Then he got beat up, with the attack of Jeff Cobb, who I got to tap into. I'm not going to act like I sit here and know so much about Jeff Cobb. I got to tap into his, some of his work and see what he's really about. But, you protected LA Knight as well. Overall, great match. If it wasn't for this right here, that would be match of the night. I'm going to be real brief on this one because I have a whole separate video that I already did, like my first reaction of it. And shout out Cena. Shout out Orton. Shout out R-Truth. Shout out the refs taking the bumps. This match was just an instant banger. I'm going to say it's an instant classic. I think the fact that this is the last match that we're going to get between these two, they delivered on all cylinders. We had moments. We had storytelling. We had dramatics. We had good wrestling. It was back and forth. We had announce table spot, even though the table didn't break initially. Then we had a table spot where Orton put Cena through another table. Man, this match was just good, bell to bell. This match was good from the video package to the entrances to the opening bell to the ending bell, with Cena cutting his promo at the end, with Cena putting R-Truth through the table at the press conference. This match was excellent. Match of the night. Match of the night, second match, third, fourth, fifth. Overall, Backlash was solid. I think it was a great pay-per-view after Mania. It was less matches, but you probably might be able to say it over might be better. But the ending was great. It was just, the opening was good. The ending was good. Overall, great PLE. I enjoyed myself. Shout out Backlash. And with that being said, y'all get the fuck off my face. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Let me know y'all thoughts on each match and overall, and what you're excited for and what you're excited to see. Peace.